our BetMGM parlay preview is exactly what I was saying. I didn't even know this was part of the show.
I was trying to lead you there.
Oops.
No, I wasn't.
So here it is. So Chiefs are the favorite. They are plus 600 to get – this is to win the Super Bowl. So to win the Super Bowl. So we have 3 AFC teams, the top 3 choices.
Are you surprised with that? Like,
So
I'm
Chiefs,
shocked like the 2 teams we didn't just see yesterday are the top 2 teams.
And then Bills. That doesn't make sense to me, though. So if the Chiefs are the favorite, how are the Bengals then a second choice? Because wouldn't it be because they think – They think the
Bengals would beat the Eagles. The Bengals would be a good matchup with the Eagles.
Oh, I see. So if the Bengals can somehow get there.
beat the Eagles?
So the Bills and Eagles are the same.
Even.
They're the same odds with the 49ers.
It shouldn't be.
You think the Eagles have a better chance?
The Eagles and the 49ers should be above the Bills. I think. The Bills have to show you they have to do something with their roster before you're going to put – they're not in the class. Mm-hmm. The Bills yesterday, if they had to play that team, what? They would have got steamrolled.
Yeah.
We got steamrolled. We saw the Bengals steamroll them. What do you think the Eagles would have done, right?
Yeah.
That's where it's being overrated there a little bit. But, gosh, I'd still – Chiefs and Eagles would be, despite what Jerry Jones egregiously said wrong.
Yeah.
This was not we've gone all in on one team here. This is our 1 year. This team's going to be here forever. The Eagles and the Chiefs, I wouldn't be shocked if we saw a rematch next year.
I know.
Right?
For the next 5 years.
Right. Now the Eagles are going to have to at least get into the department of they're going to have to pay Jalen Hurts. So that's going to disrupt the formula a little bit. They're going to have to finally be like in, Mahomes and Kansas Cityville where they're going to be like, oh shit, we got to start balancing checkbooks here and we might have to let go of a guy or two we don't want to. But those are good problems to have. And but I'm still picking the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl next year. So when we
It's already done.
It's already done. When we do the preseason picking,
we already know.
Because I think the Chiefs are one of those teams where this just takes the pressure off them.
Yeah.
Now they can just go.
But their hunger.
They're
validated.
They
won't have the hunger anymore.
I
think
their hunger.
Pete goes, what if they lose Tyreek Hill?
I think their hunger is on a greatness level, not a.
What if they lose Kadarius Toney?
Oh my gosh, Mahomes will probably fall off.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Can you believe people were saying that? I saw that on Freezing Cold Takes.
Yeah, I can believe it because you don't know how big a part until you see it with your own eyes.
Gosh. You didn't need to see that with your own eyes. You knew how good he was.
Well, yeah, but even with Tyreek Hill, sometimes you're like, this offense is not clicking. So then you take away an all-timer who you rated as the #1 wide receiver in the NFL a couple of years ago.
Right.
Yeah, of course you'd think maybe it'd fall apart a little bit.
I guess people I just thought went too far. I mean, like Keenan Allen when he saw the trade happen, they showed a tweet of him looking at social media where he's like, "This is going to expose some people."
Yeah,
I want to be like, who? Who did it expose?
I mean, it helped both teams. It was one of the all-time great trades.
It was a win-win.
The Dolphins needed a guy like that.
And I honestly think
the Chiefs didn't.
Well, they didn't because they have a big play quarterback.
Yeah.
And they have a big play offensive coordinator and head coach who can come up with it in a way. And really, at the end of the day, gift and the curse, it was a gift, right? Because it made Mahomes play the position more true to form. He, like you heard him in the pregame, I have more trust in letting my guys do it now instead of me trying to do it. And I think Tyreek all played into that. So how about them Chiefs?
How about them Chiefs? They did it. And did you see my Detroit Lions in there too?
Plus
2,500.
Oh, I did.
To win the Super. They were on the graphic.
Wow.
I have never seen them on the graphic before.
That's crazy.
Look
I love
at
it.
them and the Jaguars.
Yeah, and the Jets.
And the Jets.
Going
back to back.
I
was like, is this for the #1 pick next year? Like, what is that? I've never seen those. And your Giants nowhere to be found. Ooh,
yeah.
Ouch.
Rub
What's
it in,
going
you
on there?
asshole. We were in the playoffs. You weren't. Suck it.
We had a great finish to our year.
Yes, we did. Great finish.
Great. I mean, it was a great finish to the year. What a great what a great season. Yeah. I think this is an all-time season. There were so many weeks throughout the year where we're like, can you believe all the things that happened this week?
Oh.
It just kept happening over and over again.
It was a crazy year. And, in a lot of ways, Mahomes and, the referees being involved in the last play, a little bit of the microcosm of the year in general, right?
Yeah.
And we talked about refereeing a lot. Mm-hmm. Right? So, there's a lot of things, but it was an unbelievable year. It really was. And we saw a clash of the Titans, in the Super Bowl. And this is why football is great, because I think more than any other sport in these matchups, the lesser team can win, with great game planning and executing and doing all the right things the right way, right? Even though, okay, we might not be quite as good, but if we listen to our coaches and their game plan's good and we don't make mistakes and maybe just make a play here and there, we could actually beat a team that's better than us. And that's what happened yesterday. And that's why, the action never stops at BetMGM.
The season may stop, but the action never stops at BetMGM. You can sign up now using the bonus code SIMS, and your first wager's risk-free up to $1,000.
So say you bet $100 on the Lions to win the Super Bowl next season. Damn, you'll be rich if they win. You win, you'll get $2,500. But if you lose, you'll still get $100 worth of free bets. Simply
download the BetMGM app today or go to BetMGM.com and enter the bonus code SIMS to make your first wager risk-free up to $1,000.
Thanks for watching, homies. Hit subscribe to see all my unbuttoned videos. You get to see me, Ahmed Fareed, all the big player breakdowns, game breakdowns, player interviews, and my film analysis. So please subscribe. Chris Simms Unbuttoned. Peace out.